Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Beastars Season 1, Episode 11. Let's go.
Oh, you have to say the whole non-market
This is not a market substitute. Support the official release. We use footage in this video as context, but not as a replacement for watching on legal channels. Watch on Netflix. This is a Netflix original. This is not our content. This is our reaction review. Let's go.
Wait, you just ate her.
Just finds a stack of porn. God damn it, why is that all I find in Legosi's room? Kabuto's dead. Of course, this is boy. And we're back. Ah! Fuck!
Bite him. You gotta bite him in the neck.
Did he straight up lose his arm? Oh no, it's still intact. I'm protecting you! His savage side. Kabu's with him in spirit. With Kabu's magic, you can do it, Legoshi. Oh shit, here we go! There's the bite. No, you look like someone I recognize. She looks like she's a rabbit seeing, like, a predator right now. Goheen, please be alive. Oh, they're tied up. That means he's alive.
At least I hope he's not just like 1 inch away from death, sitting outside.
Well, since we're here, why don't we just finish them all off? So this never happens. He's alive? Crossbow bolt. Crossbow bolt. Crossbow bolt.
Shoot her.
Crossbow bolt. Crossbow bolt. Louis! He just straight Sin City'd him. The The abyss also gazes into you. Do it! Wait, what? Please do. I thought they were gonna hit us with some gunshots. What the fuck happened to him then?
It's just a tiny little bowl. Are you joking me? Someone got...
I wasn't expecting to see a primate. It's kind of freaking me out.
They think he's like the killer. They think it's him because they kept it all quiet. Oh. Oh no. Looking up on WikiHow.
It's literally what it is. It's a love hotel. Clearly having an affair. What a metaphor. And he's already there.
The fucking lighting.
Mirrors all over the wall.
Karaoke? You want to do karaoke right now?
They have all types of shit like that. You can order costumes. Maybe he can order like a rabbit costume. She can order a wolf costume. Just for the fuck of it. It's a waterbed. Why is she being awkward now? What is this bipolar bullshit? You fucking playing with me, bitch? Is he finally gonna say it? No. Whoa, in the mirror. In the bathroom. Why is it that ending?
But I think they just rotate through. I don't think...
Are you sure? I think
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've been just rotating through.
I thought they were used, like, I don't know, like, at the right time. I didn't know that they were one after the other. Anyway, what'd you think of that episode? How much of that episode was just them in the hotel? Pretty much that entire episode was them together, except for that one cutaway. There's the one thing with Louis, and we don't know what happened. And then there was all the stuff at the dorm. And the rest of it was just them hanging out. Oh, what the fuck was with that ending?
I love the description for this. Awkward timing causes some awkward situations afterwards. Well, I guess that's one way to put it, Netflix. Thank you. I don't even...
What could that... Okay, so, like, the obvious interpretation of that, I think, is just she wants to fuck him. And, like, since eating is, like, a metaphor for temptation... But it's difficult to make that connection or use that interpretation, because if you fuck in real life, you don't die in the process, normally at least. So, yeah, I don't know what to make of that then. A reprimand from her rabbit genes saying that they're not supposed to be together. Does that just mean that she still has reservations about being with him? Like, deep down, is that what that's supposed to mean? She is, like... But it doesn't make sense that she would force herself down his throat into his jaws.
Yeah.
In that case.
Because previously her instincts were telling her to run away.
Yeah.
Not give up and be eaten. Interesting. I'm not entirely sure what to make of that, to be honest. And then the whole, like, metaphorical thing of eating doesn't really work when the metaphor is in a situation where it's, like, the metaphorical being eaten or literally being eaten.
Maybe it's like you can't have your bunny and eat it too. Like, that type of shit. But seriously, like, maybe it's, like, they can't have their... Like, they are... Basically, they've come to this point and they can't, like, be as they are and go and fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like, when that... Because maybe that's the difference. Maybe the death is more symbolic in the eating part. They can't go through with this and have what has become of their relationship survive. Maybe that's what it is. So then he has to... Because she was like, you have to choose. Is it sleep or eat? What's it going to be? And if eating is a metaphor for sex, and sex would kill her, then sex would be the death of their relationship, basically. So they can't go back. And he has to make the choice of whether to destroy this, what has become of them, or to just say, we'll keep it how it is, but we have to eternally live at a distance. We'll never be close unless, I can eat you, I guess. Maybe that's what's going on. That's the one that I'm going with, because to me that makes the most sense, unless you have another interpretation.
No, I don't have another interpretation of that. Louis was interesting this episode, so he decided to show up and,
No, I don't know.
He decided to show up and murder someone. And he basically proclaimed, I'm, like, going into the darkness here. And then he laughs like a crazy person while holding a gun. So, interested to see where his character goes, but this is the last episode, so I'm not even sure.
Next episode, the last episode.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. The episode that we're going to be watching next is the last episode. There's a lot of things going on here, and I don't know how they're going to be addressed. What Louis is doing here.
Is Louis dead? Is Haru going to get eaten by Legoshi? Is Legoshi going to get kicked out of the dorms? There are so many mysteries.
Is Louis going to... Well, either he was going to give up and die, or he was going to just take revenge on all the carnivores and kill all of them with his fucking literal gun that he has. And just,
So there's two ways that we can take that. So he's going into the darkness. So he's basically saying fuck, like he kind of came to his senses and was like, I'm not going to walk in a straight line, as Legoshi puts it. I'm not going to just follow the path that's in front of me. I'm going to destroy the path that's in front of me. That's what that means, yeah. I think. So the path in front of him, in order to get what he wanted, he would have to be like the mayor. His answer to that was, I don't want to destroy the society because of one life and my personal feelings. So I'm going to put that aside. But there's another path where instead of being peaceful and just being a lapdog to all these carnivores and being basically eventually turning into a puppet possibly of their regime, which is literally what he would be. That's what the mayor is now. He's a puppet of the fucking carnivores, of the lion's pride that fucking rules from the underbelly. So instead of that, he's just like, you know what? Fuck it. Rule or not, I will destroy he goes full fucking revolutionary here, where he just destroys the underpinnings of the society, good or bad, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's interesting because Legoshi, when he went in there, he didn't actually kill anyone. He didn't, he was only doing it to save Haru.
Yeah.
And because he wasn't, oh, the society is at fault for this. It's just, I need to save the girl that I love.
Yeah.
And then Louis goes in there, and it's more for him. He was in the black market as a child.
Yeah.
And he's finally, I think, accepting that that's who he was. I'm number 4. I'm so helpless and tasty, whatever. Mm-hmm. And he's, acting on that rather than I'm the honorable... from this esteemed family, and no one can ever know about my past because I just have to be so amazing. He just did a full...
But not really. A full thing would be, I'm going to go and do what Legoshi is doing. That would be a full turnaround. He didn't even do a full turnaround because he's still living in the past. All of his actions are informed by the past. He can't forget the sins of the past. He's still, instead of fighting to fighting someone his ancestors' battles and fighting for herbivores being represented as a powerful person as an herbivore in a carnivore's world, that was still fighting based on the past. He's still fighting because of the past. It's just his past. Mm-hmm. He's not fighting for a future. Legoshi is fighting for a future. He fought so that Haru could live and they could be together. So that's the difference. So Legoshi or Louis is still fighting from a perspective of resentment, and it might be for a better. Is it for a better reason? It's more personal. It's more personal.
Is it
I guess.
Actually a better direction?
Yeah. Is it for any? Is it constructive? No, probably not. Well, maybe if he actually kills them all. But then will he make a good leader? It's the classic story.
And then if you kill...
Gaze into the abyss and the abyss gazes into you.
The problem is, this doesn't help anyone live in harmony. This makes everyone mad that a bunch of carnivores just got slaughtered, even though they were evil. It's still going to cause some kind of upset.
Yeah. And the philosophy matters. Because, if you... It's a lot of the problem that, to get political a little bit, it's a lot of the problem that people have with revolutionaries and people who want to groups on the left side of the political spectrum who want to create positive change in the world. The other side, that's how they kind of see it, is they see someone like Louis who is no longer fighting for a future. They're fighting for the destruction of the evils that have continued from the past. They're fighting out of resentment, and although a better future is possible from their actions, the actions that they're taking are not based on a philosophy, or they might be based on a philosophy of good, at least originally, but someone like Louis is, although what they're doing could be seen as just, it's definitely justice. They definitely are getting what they deserve. But Louis not doing it in service of a greater, brighter future. He's doing it because he hates them. It's the classic story. It's the classic shit where he was fighting fighting for a better future, but it wasn't because he wanted it. It was because he wanted to tear people down. That's why he was jealous of Legoshi for being a carnivore but being harmless and weak. And why he's now turned to resentment, because he wasn't fighting for an intrinsic sense of purpose other than hate. Mm-hmm. and he just wanted to destroy. It's like fucking Eren.
Yeah.
It's like Eren Yeager. It's like he doesn't want... He says he wants to go to the ocean. He says he wants to, like, explore the outside world. But at the beginning, he's fucking fueled by hatred. He wants to kill all the Titans. And those things... Like, something's got to give there. And that's what's happening with Louis. And I don't know if he's going to survive what we just saw. I doubt he just got killed off screen. But what kind of a person are they going to... is he going to be? What kind of change is he going to enact in the world? And what kind of conflict is there going to be between he and Legoshi when Legoshi goes back a changed man? If, like, depending on how all this stuff with Haru works out, we still don't know. Like, they're at a huge precipice, and they still have more decisions to make before they're solidified and are going on a different path. They're still dealing, like, we're getting the epilogue here of the outcome in this next episode, and I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, it would be interesting if, say, in season 2, because obviously nothing is going to really, like, I doubt the relationship between Louis and Legoshi will be really touched on in this episode, probably, just because there's not enough time left. But say we get into next season and there's, like, a period of, like, almost back to normal, I wonder if there would be a relationship between them where Louis is still jealous of Legoshi, depending on how it all turns out, I suppose. But he was in one direction and he was jealous of Legoshi, and then he does something different, but it's still not quite where he maybe wants to be, or quite what is right for him. Or maybe it is. Maybe he will love where he's going right now. We don't know.
I highly doubt it.
I doubt it, but you never know.
Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction and the review and discussion of this episode of Beastars. If you want to see the last one and you just can't wait, you can go to our Patreon if you're watching on YouTube and get a week ahead, which means you'll see the end of this story. So consider checking that out. But if you enjoyed our thoughts on the whole thing, then we hope you leave a like and subscribe to stay tuned if you want to wait for the next episode. So we'll see you in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye. Thank you to all of our patrons, especially those in the Student Council.
Zenge,
John Ortega,
Aurora,
Lewis,
Christian Bay,
Kage Uzumaki,
Dreadful XR,
Xiao Lao,
Brian,
Handicap Bonkai,
D23L,
Charles Liu,
Jude Caspino Buford,
Nick Psycho,
Michael Wells,
King Mr. Mew,
Rifleman Z51,
Thelmus Celetius,
Brandon Bruce,
Yankee,
Vanonian,
Yuki Ali,
Mord Tarragon,
Josh Carey Gray,
Jordan Agnew,
Lolly Convict,
Redacted,
Zachary Porth,
Mohammed Burnham Ahmed,
Michael E. Zabel,
Callum Forsyth,
Nicholas Woody,
Soma Yukahara,
Dogs Free,
It's Your Boy Dom,
Christian Nielsen,
Phantom,
Quant Tuggle,
Proyectos Informatica,
Sugar Daddy Alex,
Tara,
Hunter Wayne Germany. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one.